Pacers taking on the Thunder. For the Pacers, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Thunder, Pacers, just moments away right after this. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at small forward. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
First one falls for him. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Outside, Dort, SGA on the wing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Siakam. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Fighting through the contact, Siakam. Tremendous finish around the rim.
SGA finds Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams lets it go from deep. The rebound by Halliburton. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Nesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Boy, he's got a nice stroke on his three-point shot. Nesmith can be lethal from behind that arc.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. So, Clark, when you look at it, what's the focus for these teams so early on in the campaign?
You know, I think really at this point it's about seeing what you've got, finding out what you have, building chemistry. I think this is where you kind of start to discover the strengths and weaknesses of your team.
Now, here's Halliburton. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Jackson. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball away. Now, here's Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All right, fans, it's dance time. It really is what everyone's watching. Let's see it.
The new group on the floor. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. The first one falls. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the '92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Pass to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Caruso. Here's Toppin. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I tell you, I'm a big fan of the way Mathurin plays the game.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 5-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Here's McConnell. Takes it off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. SGA, that's a two-pointer. Another miss by SGA. Pacers leading by 7. McConnell with it. Williams picks him up. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Bradley is screen on Williams. McConnell passes to Mathurin. From downtown. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Siakam is out there with Obi Toppin. It's C.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jones in at shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And here are the Pacers now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Siakam. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Caruso, no good. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Over Wiggins. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Wiggins.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here. Halliburton's checked in. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Mathurin. Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Toppin, that time on the assist for Mathurin. Toppin's got 5. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with high level skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Indiana leading by 5. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
SGA against McConnell. Mathurin with some nice defense.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 6 points for him.
kind of a rare area for Siakam, but, you know, he's got the skills to knock down that mid-range J.
And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons?
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Kings, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Indiana making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And he knocks down the first one.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Both free throws good from SGA.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Well, Aaron Nesmith isn't just a high-effort player, Clay. He also provides a valuable skill set.
He sure does, Kevin. I mean, he's strong, he's athletic, can guard a couple of positions, he rebounds effectively for his size, and he's a sniper from the three-point line. He's an absolute laser. And I think his greatest attribute is his competitiveness as a defender.
Now Wallace. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. SGA, no good. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Nembhard against Wallace. Here's Nembhard, and it goes down 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 5.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Unable to get that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Pacers.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the doors. Just a high caliber overall performance.
Yeah, the offense is rolling. You can tell they're having fun out there. I'm having fun just watching them.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Thunder trailing by 5. Taking a look at the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Williams can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 5. Siakam outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. Jackson a screen on Dort. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Jackson. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Holmgren right side. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's SGA. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often. But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Well, you look at Wallace, one of the league's best third in steals. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Same can be said about him. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. Halliburton outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
And here is Holmgren. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Halliburton. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, putting a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Now, here is Halliburton. 12 points for him. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Halliburton looking around. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. To the left side wing. Here's Hartenstein. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Nesmith. Bounce pass, Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. Rebound by Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Dort. Siakam misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Putting his muscles to good use. Dort basically forces his way through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So both teams making some changes here.
One shot.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
McConnell scanning the floor. Right wing. Here's Furphy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Furphy's got his first basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers out in front, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Siakam. Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Bradley, and it's Toppin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Williams. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam to the middle. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Wiggins.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Up top, Mathurin, defended by Dort. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wallace has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Now, here's McConnell. Toppin sends a screen for Mathurin. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thunder shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Dort with the ball. Back to Wallace. Pass to Dort. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Caruso against Toppin. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Now, Siakam. Over Williams. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter stroke. Dort misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. They need this one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, I really like the focus and force there from Siakam to fight through the contact, give himself a chance to tack on a free throw.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
One shot. Timeout charge to the Pacers. Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And SGA's subbed in for Wallace. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Now, here's Siakam. Halliburton, no good from 3.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
He drills the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Williams outside. Here's SGA. Launches it. Siakam with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
At the line, for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, you've really got to admire and appreciate the reliability of a guy like Siakam. You know, he understands his game inside and out, knows his strengths and weaknesses, and because of that, I think he's able to contribute to his team in multiple ways.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Siakam, layup no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Oh, one-handed!
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Siakam. It's tipped. Dort against Nembhard.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Halliburton. And he does not hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. It's in. His shot is pure.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Nice try, it's all good. Let's see the viewers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And just miss after miss right now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
Williams with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.